Hello, everybody. How's y'all doing? Happy Thursday and happy May 8th. Y'all, I am so tired and I know I look tired. I just hope I don't fall asleep on this computer because I've done that several times. The game is on, and so y'all know I must really love y'all. I'm recording while Golden State playing the Timberwolves. So I wanted to get on here because I know that I missed 2 days recording from y'all, and I didn't want to let y'all down because without y'all, I would be nothing. So I wanted to get on here and record. Uh, so today I'm talking about. So I don't know if y'all heard Brittany Doug's baby mama. Uh, she was on there talking about how she wasn't not going to move to Atlanta now because it was an issue with Dub and how Dub saying that his son, and how everybody was saying if then California, the state of California, don't approve of that. If one parent is there in California, then it's just not going to work. And Dub was sitting there saying he wanted him to go to see Eric Cannon and all of that, and basically she said she wasn't having it. She said she wanted 2K in child support, and he said he would let her keep the Range Rover, but that wasn't going to go for. Well, she said she didn't really too much care about the Range Rover because she was like, well, basically I can buy my own car because if y'all don't know, Brittany really just graduated from nursing school, so really, as she can just do YouTube on the side and then work. But here we go. Brittany letting Woo Wop go to Cenat streaming school. I basically feel like uh Brittany was. If y'all hear noise in the background, that's my roommate here in there washing dishes. I basically feel like Brittany did that really to just get back at the. That's really on my level. I feel like she did that to really get back at Doug. But then I don't know. I feel like she did it because she did it. You know what I'm saying? Because she felt like she just didn't want her son sitting around all day not doing nothing. Which I feel like is really, really good that she did it. Because Casanat is opening this streaming school, the streaming university school, and the Shayla's sister, Bali, she's been accepted. So, I don't too much really see anything wrong with him going because really, uh, he was already streaming and rapping because DDG had put him on. So for him to go to Casanet school, that'll put him ahead of the game because a lot of people are really, really streaming on Twitch. So, I feel like that'd be really, really good for Woo Wop. And I think the school is in Atlanta. But what I do think is um it's gonna be a problem out of Dub because Brittany was saying that if we was already staying in Atlanta, we wouldn't have to worry about that. So probably what Brittany probably would do is she'll probably just end up probably either staying with Monique or either probably just end up staying in a motel or something and while he's down there going to the streaming university. Um, because basically Doug wanted him to homeschool. She said, I'm not homeschooling my son like that. And I too much, to be honest with y'all, I too much really just didn't blame her because I feel like that Doug was being very selfish because they were saying the lawyer was also saying that one parent get Christmas or like if Thanksgiving or Christmas come around, he would spend one holiday with each parent, and on birthdays is the same. But she was saying this year it didn't go that way. She let how it was supposed to be, how Woo Wop was supposed to be Thanksgiving with her. She let it slide and let Woo Wop go and spend time with Doug. She said she was tired of letting helping people out, and she was tired of letting him have his way. At the same time, she can't help him out because she she really don't wants to stay in Los Angeles. And I only think that's fair. I think that Dub is just doing it to be a bitter baby daddy, just like his brother. They bitter baby daddies. And I don't care what nobody say. That's just what they is. They both is bitter baby daddies. That's just it. They both bitter baby daddies. Don't matter how you look at it. Um, and Dub know he wrong. He hadn't been helping this girl. He hadn't been doing nothing for this girl. This girl been doing it all on her own. He mostly just mad because he really just don't want no other man probably around his son. That's all. That's how these men is. But you can have another woman around my son. And I'm supposed to respect it. Now, player. We not gonna roll like that. So, yeah, y'all. That's basically I had to say. I had to get on here and talk to y'all about the situation. And let y'all know how I feel about the situation. And I really do feel like sometimes they mama kind of plays a big part in what they do. Because these boys' mama play a big part. Same thing. It's the same thing with Carlissa. It's the same thing with Carlissa. How she gets in Blueface business with Krishan. It's the same thing with Dub Mama and them. How Dub Mama gets in Holly and DDG business. And how everybody was coming for the older sister saying she don't take up for DDG and get on Holly. She said because Holly not gonna play that. She said it's not that. She said Holly ain't disrespecting me. No, it's true. Holly not gonna play that. They know Holly not gonna play that. And then and you see how your brother been acting on the internet. And because she was sitting there saying she wasn't finna say something, getting somebody a relationship with co-parents, and they might be back together soon or tomorrow. And she said the same thing with Doug. Girl, go on. You got in Doug in Brittany's relationship. You was going off on Brittany on the internet. And the whole time, just like Holly don't say nothing on the internet about DDG, Brittany didn't either. That's why I say that's where you have classy baby mamas. They don't bring their stuff to the internet unless they got to. And I'm gonna tell you who be the one that bring their stuff to the internet. That be them baby daddies. Just sit back and watch. But that's all I had to say, y'all. I love y'all.